stormy forecast for the Sunday and double rounds of severe weather from the rest really late around 2 o'clock this morning, seeing some damage in their wake. You can see this here, a car.
I think we're good. We'll follow you, Seth.
Where are we going?
I don't know.
Shelter? There I go. As much as I can fit in the boat, I put in it. Like the co-angler always gets in, he's like, you got in your room? Nope. You can put your stuff right there.
I'm pretty excited about today because we got a pretty special guest. We got, as Dave Mercer would say, the one and only amazing fighter man, Seth Feider from Bloomington, Minnesota. Bloomington, Minnesota. Yeah. I got all the spools underneath these bags too, lined up down the side, so. Should have tied me on an old jig worm.
We will.
See that?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, there it is.
Biggin.
Biggin?
Yeah.
Need a net?
No.
You gonna boat flip them?
Yeah.
Let me see it. Right off the bat. Right off the bat, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I just got hit too.
Not messing around today.
He just said too, he was like, I just want to get to this spot.
Nice little chunk. You're getting fat. See?
Yeah. Right off the bat. Oh my goodness, eat it.
And like,
Biggin. Oh my goodness.
that's a big one.
He's wrecking them.
Bad.
Those on a spinner rod, this is gonna be fun.
Those are like, there's like bigger ones here. Out on a main lake point. It's summertime, the fish are like just getting out here. We've had like a really late spring, so everything's been behind. Like, this should have been happening for a while, and it's really just starting to happen the last few days. So, fish are getting out in their summer haunts and feeding up.
Grass.
That curly weed grew out so deep this year. Normally it's all dead by now, but it's been so cold, it's still growing. There shouldn't be any in the lake right now. There you go.
What's that, you think, maybe like a 7-pounder?
That's at least 8.
At least 8?
That's it.
It's got a gut on it. That's 8. That'll go 8 all day.
8 all day.
Not good.
Not as big as I thought.
No?
He's been eating his Wheaties. Probably got my drag set a little loose, but.
Oh no.
Oh, come here.
Don't let him go.
No, I've been fishing the Elite Series for 5 years now, and it's been a dream of mine since I was a kid to fish it. But it's definitely a lot of travel. I'm pretty much on the road for 9 months out of the year, so definitely miss a lot of things at home and family time and whatnot. But my wife's real understanding. You know, I was doing this when I met her, so nothing new to her. But now that we got a kid, it's a little different being away. And it's a little different for me just because I live in Minnesota, and you know, bass fishing's basically based out of the southeast United States. So about every time I leave, I'm driving to Alabama or Florida or Georgia or, you know, somewhere 15 to 25 hours away from my house. So a lot of road time. I put on, I don't know, maybe 70,000, 80,000 miles a year on the truck, and a lot of hotels and rental houses and sleep in different places and eating gas station food. But you know, I don't mind it. I like driving. Just kind of, there you go. Just kind of part of the game, you know.
you know, these guys, like he said, spend so much time on the road. And that's probably one of the biggest reasons why I have such a respect for them, because for me, playing football, I don't get a lot of time with my family. And now that that's over, I appreciate it a lot more because I do have more time with them. But even playing football, you know, I was gone 2 days, you know, and that was for away games or something like that. But for the most part, I get to come home and see my family every night. And these guys, like, when they're on the road, I mean, they're on the road. And sometimes, Seth, what would you say? Sometimes a month?
Yeah.
Maybe a month and a half at a time?
Yeah. Definitely a lot of 2-3 week stints.
So the only time they're getting to see their family is FaceTime, things like that. And so you talk about the ultimate sacrifice and having respect for these guys for what they do. It's not just about the fishing, it's about all the stuff behind the scenes that you don't think about that they have to do. We fished our first spot. We're gonna move over here just a little ways across the lake. Actually, almost right back at the ramp. We're gonna go fish a little area here. Not quite going the way Seth wanted them to go over here, so we're gonna go check this other area out, come back over here, see if maybe that's a timing deal.
I don't want to call it a road bed because it ain't, but it's like it's a strip of hard bottom up in like 15 with a bunch of, it's covered in like bluegill beds, deep bluegill beds with a little bit of sparse grass on it. Like it's all just like the last little remaining bit of curly leaf, so when it dies off it'll all be clean, but it's just a nice little strip of hard bottom with some sparse grass mixed on it, and a lot of the bluegills are spawning right now, so bass are taking advantage.
Got him. Oh.
Chunk.
A little chunky chunk hunk.
You can see on the 360 here, all this wavy looking stuff, those are all bluegill beds. On the right side, that's grass, and fish are kind of sitting in the grass off the edge of the bluegill beds. And you know, the bluegills pestered them while they were spawning, and now the bass are returning the favor. You kind of left them biting. Ooh, yep,
uh-oh.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
About time. That's not a little one.
No, it's not. Those are some big head shakes right there. Yeah, buddy. That's what we're after.
Real one?
That's a muskie.
Is it?
This will be my first ever muskie, dude.
Is it a muskie? Well, that explains why we're not catching anything.
Dude, this will be my first ever muskie.
Explains why we're not catching
You gotta talk to
anything.
me on how to grab these things.
I can grab them for
Dude,
you.
I'm nervous.
I'll get them. It's gonna be a minute though.
I'm good with.
This isn't gonna happen in the next 30 seconds.
That's fine.
Oh yeah.
As long as I can say, guess what? I finally caught a muskie. Yeah, she's mad. Well, what got me was the head shakes. All of a sudden, I just felt boom, boom, and I was like, "That's weird."
It'll happen on a rock pile. If you quit catching bass, it's probably because something that eats bass is there.
No, this is a. Yes, it is a medium heavy. I thought it was just. I just thought it was a heavy. Until I realized which one I had. That one's heavy. Come on, dude.
Well, we're gonna be here in a minute.
So this is my first ever muskie. So I'm actually kind of pumped about it because I've been saying for years I want to catch a muskie. And
Hell yeah.
finally got one. Finally got a muskie. Pretty pumped about this. I thought I had a giant bass on, but threw this cutter worm out there. Felt a little thump. Picked up on it It got heavy. I set the hook. It didn't move. And me and Seth both thought I kind of had a big one on. And then all of a sudden I started feeling these big head shakes. Just one. Just won't. Thought that was kind of weird. But my first ever muskie. Caught my first ever muskie, so pretty jacked about it actually. But so we caught a few fish, but I'm gonna say it's time to go. And if you don't know why, that would be why. It's time to go. So we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go eat some lunch. Seth said he's got a great place for us to go eat.
Yep.
So we're gonna go grab some food and maybe get out later, maybe not. I don't know, but we'll see.
The storm path tonight has that large line of showers and thunderstorms pushing their way southward. Still could see a few back-ended showers and storms.
This is why we do this. I don't want anything on this series to be mapped out, you know, dissected, like really, like I want it to be real. So this is as real as it gets. We had a rain delay. We went and ate some breakfast. You know, we're just gonna grind it out. We're gonna come back out here. We're gonna fish, do something a little bit different, and that's what I want you guys to see. So hopefully you think it's real. Comment. Let us know what else would you like to see.
We are flipping milfoil, deep topped out, 12 foot of water, juicy juice, looking for a megawatt. It's kind of needle in a haystack fishing. It's going to be a lot of flipping without a bite, but when we do catch one, we should be able to just keep flipping back to the same clump and keep whacking.
Back up, back up, back up, back up. 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 Wait, back up, back up. I was told it, back up, back this all in my back up, but I won't be a back up, back up, living life in respect. I might slip out and back up, but I won't be a victim. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up.
Get him.
I'ma need you to back up.
Get him. That sounds like a big one, dude.
I'ma need you
Yep,
to back up.
that's a good one.
I'ma need you to back up.
That's it. Dandy.
Hell is you thinking I'm jumping the leak in the Leo, it's leaking immediately. Show up this evening and wait till you sleeping and wrap you up nice and neat in them sheets. Kicked the door open, I'm scanning for motion, I'm just trying to make all my pockets obese. Don't want the coochie, I just want the Lucci, so me and all of my poochies can eat. Might rob 2 chains for his loose change, take his boo thing out the PF chains and take him K, get a steak or something. Drop kick yeah in the face or something, looking at me like I'm opaque or something. Don't I look like Drake or something? Shake a girl, make an earthquake or something. Better tell mankind Undertaker coming.
Back up, back up. I was told it, don't back up. Darkness all in my back up, but I won't be a back up. Back up, living life in respect. I might slip out and back up, but I won't be a victim.
Go ahead, Seth.
Just cracking their ass. Plain and simple.
We really have. I mean, it's been pretty stupid here since we got back out after the storm and stuff. So.
Which is kind of weird. I figured usually they bite a lot better before the storm, but seems like it's been better after. No. God, you felt big for a sec. A nice one. A nice one. Chunky. I'll tell you that much. Yep. Ooh, that's a nice one. There you go.
Yes, broke the ice, baby. It's the leader. I wanted to just thank Seth.
You're welcome.
Seth put me on my first ever muskie today. He allowed me to catch this 16-pounder.
Yeah, probably 17.
Forget this. Gosh, I'd love to get a double right now.
Chunk. Do you like that one-hand boat flip?
That's cute. Next one, I'm gonna flip it with my teeth. There we go.
There it is.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen. It has been fun fishing with Seth today. Seth, I had a blast, man.
I did too.
Appreciate it very much.
Oh, thanks for having me.
No problem. Guys, if you like this show, oh goodness, doubles, 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 doubles.
Dude, I watched him eat it. I was reeling it through the grass. He came up and got it.
Like I said, have absolutely thoroughly enjoyed the day on the water today with Seth. If you guys like these videos, the transition series, please comment below. Tell me what you want out of the show, and we'll see if we can incorporate it into the show. Direct message me, however you want to get a hold of me. Just get a hold of me. Please like this, subscribe, and thank you for watching. Oh, llama. We're doing llamas?
Llamas.
I don't know what a llama makes.
Nobody does.
I'm the man, I got plans, fit the bourbon in my hand, that'll make it change its stance. I'm like in advance, and I rarely ever chance, rather mitigate the risk, keep my eye up on them bands. I'm just saying, in the land, guess I'm back in high demand, and my car ain't from Japan, but I drive it like I ran from the cops. I'm like, damn, seen you tweaking on the gram, I can never understand how you claim to be a man, cause you not. I'm like, cause you less able.